Let's take a look at the build you just saw in the ISO. The Jem'hadar Vanguard Warship T6 with the Polaron Cannon Build. I'm using the Advanced Piezo Polaron Dual Cannons, the Polaron Dual Cannons with pen, 3 of those. And then I use the Delphic Distortion Torpedo from the Low-Buy store. And I used the Elite Fleet Intervention Protomatter Deflector from the colony, the Fleet Colony. Then the Prevailing Fortified Impulse Engines from the Competitive Rep, the Engineering version. Then the Terran Task Force Quantum Capacitor Warp Core. You can also use the Elite Fleet Warp Core or the 3-piece Competitive Warp Core. And then I used the Prevailing Innervated Resilient Shield Array from the Competitive Reputation as well for the 2-piece, which is hull capacity and weapon specialization, and if you get the 3-piece you get damage resistance, which is nice as well. Then in the aft weapons I use Polaron turrets, pen, 2 of them, and a Vadvar Polaron turret. Then for devices I use the Red Matter Capacitor, the Subspace Field Modulator, and the Battery Energy Amplifier. Then for engineering consoles I use the Dynamic Power Redistribution Module for its clicky and its passive. Then the Piezo Electric Focuser, which is from the Reputation as well, same as this one, and gives you the 2-piece set for Polaron damage, photon damage, and Starship Drain expertise. Then I use the Tachyonetic Converter, which gives you flight turn rate, crit chance, and severity, low-buy. Then I use the binaural infusion circuits, Starship hull capacity, and the critical severity, also a low-buy console. Then I use the console Universal Domino for the clicky and the accuracy from the Bajoran Interceptor event ship. And then I use the console Universal Hostile Acquisitions for the accuracy, and the clicky is nice on bosses. And lastly I use the all my tactical slots for Tactical Vulnerability Locators Polaron. This is my stats sitting still. Then we'll go to skills, which is this, basically heavy tactical focus. And specializations I use Miracle Worker and Strategist. For traits I use the Context is for Kings for survivability, Anchored for the damage bonus, Operative for the crit chance and severity, Fluidic Cocoon, A Good Day to Die, Accurate, Cannon Training, Fleet Coordinator, and Inspirational Leader. For the Starship traits I use Emergency Weapon Cycles, Withering Barrage, Honored Death, Cold-Hearted, and Supercharged Weapons. And for the Space Reputation I use the Auxiliary Power to damage bonus, Controlled Countermeasures, which procs with Cold-Hearted, then Precision for the hit chance, Advanced Targeting for the critical severity, and Tactical Advantage for the armor pen. And then Active Reputation, use the space reputation ones. Then stations, I use a Pirate Efficient Psi, 2 SRO Tacticals, Nyota Ehura, and another Pirate Psi. For the abilities, I use Psi Team 1, Hazard Emitters 2, Distributed Targeting 1, Chemocide Laced Weaponry 2, Torpedo Spread 3, Cannon Scatter Volley 3, Tactical Team 1, Attack Pattern Beta 1, and Mixed Armament Synergy 2. Then for engineering, I use Emergency Power to Weapons 1, Oxford Power, Oxford Battery 1, and Oxford Bat 2. And lastly, Transfer Shield Strength 1. Then we still have the active TOFs, which is the chance for stacking crit severity buff on firing energy weapons, Space Warfare Specialist versus Borg, and Attack Pattern Beta restores hull when firing, and 3 technicians for the Oxtobat setup. That is this build. I hope this was useful, and see you in the next one.